but he's recently decided that the witch is responsible for our troubles. Now, I'd expect that kind of thinking from someone like Farmer Alton, but not a priest of Sung, the merciful and pure.
Witchcraft does not exist. Either someone is a natural healer, or uses true magic, or simply knows the medicinal value of certain herbs and roots. Witchcraft is an ignorant belief.
You're right, of course. The old woman's helped some of the townsfolk with poultices and brews in the past, and with the troubles now, they've come to fear what they don't understand. She lives up near Widder's Point.
Maybe we should talk to this Farmer Alton.
He can certainly tell you more. He lives on the farm east of here. He's been raising a stink against the old woman ever since his cows sickened. He says she cursed him.
We've come to raise a ship out at Widow's Point, but something prevents the wrecker's spell from working. Do you have any notion of what it could be?
No idea. Unless... No, I've no idea.
Ale for myself and my companions, good sir.
Certainly. You know, it's wonderful to have some patrons again to liven the place up.
Those animals are quite ill. It's in their stomachs, but there's no obvious cause for it.
We were wondering about your conversation with the mayor.
His Honor's a good man, but a fool as well. There'll be no peace in this village until that witch is dead. It was her evil magic that made my cattle like they are now.
The witch?
Aye, the one up at Widow's Point. Ever since I spoke against her at the last town meeting, she's fixed my cows with the evil eye and put the wasting curse upon them. She's already killed someone in town, you know. Who? Remy's son took ill after spying on her. He died a fortnight later. Father Roland's right about her. She needs to be burnt out. If I wasn't such a law-abiding man, I'd do it myself. Well, have you found it yet? We'll have no peace until you burn that witch.
We have yet to determine if it truly is the witch who's behind your troubles. Perhaps you have some more evidence you'd like to tell us about.
What more do you need? She's blighted the land, and her imps pinch my cows till they can no longer feed. And as I told you, she's already killed.
That would be Remy's son, right?
Aye, she fixed the evil eye on him. She would have done the same to me, but Father Roland gave me a charm to protect me.
Where can we find this Father Roland?
By the gods, priest, how can you not find him? He's the only voice of reason in this town.
My apologies for the state of the house. My daughter's very ill, and we've been doing all we can to make her better. I'm afraid the smithy's closed now, but if you'd leave your order with me, I'm sure I could get to it in a few days.
We're not here about smithing. We're here to find out what has been plaguing this village.
We were hoping to examine your daughter.
Why?
We believe foul magics to be at play, and I possess some healing arts that may be able to stay its power.
I appreciate your concern, but we've already got a healer working on her. And if Father Roland can't save her, I don't know what you can do.
At least you could let us try.
Forgive me, but I don't know any of you. For all I know, the witch has sent you to win past Father Roland's prayers and harm her. If you are who you say you are, get Father Roland or the mayor to vouch for you. Then I'll let you see her. But not a moment before. Understand?
Hello? Nathan? We'd like to speak with you. Go away, foul beasts! You'll never get me to quit my house.
Hello?
Leave me in peace, you bloody demons! I can see through your evil tricks.
Good day to you, travelers. How can I help you?
Good day to you, sir. What's new around these parts?
Well, we lost another villager to the creatures last night, but that's hardly news. It's been happening for months now in this accursed place.
What do you know about these creatures?
They're killers. They drink the souls of any man found out of doors at night. A very good reason to leave town, I'd say.
How did this all start?
The gods only know. The woodcutter and his family disappeared from their shack one night, and a group of men went out to investigate. Only 2 returned.
Can you direct us to the men that survived? Perhaps they know more about this.
Nathan is still at home, I figure. He hasn't come out of his house since the trouble began. Malcolm, rest his soul, was killed in the night by the creatures.
Where's the woodcutter's shack?
Oh, it's about 2 miles east of here. It's haunted now, they say. No one dares go near.
This town of yours seems nearly deserted. Where has everyone gone?
Some moved away. The rest are hiding indoors. And can you blame them? I'm not going to stay around here much longer myself. The place is cursed.
What kind of curse would do this to a town?
Everyone here has their theories. Some say it's the witch. Others claim there's some old legend about Widow's Point.
There are no such things as witches. The woman's either a mage or simply knows the medicinal value of herbs.
Yeah, that sounds like her. I think she's just a harmless old woman. The townsfolk used to go to her for potions and such, but now they blame her for the curse.
What is this old legend you speak of?
Supposedly, it's a place of ancient evil. But my guess is it's just a tale to keep the children from playing in the tidal pools. You know, the old Witch King will grab you and have you for dinner, and no one will ever know because of the fog.
Do you think that Widow's Point figures into this?
Beyond the old witch living up there? I really couldn't say. Everyone stays clear of the place these days, what with the old legend and now the recent troubles.
Your prices seem very low. How can you stay in business like this?
I can't. I'm getting rid of everything so I can leave town as soon as possible. It's gotten far too strange for me. Good luck, and come back soon.
Again do I say that if we wait much longer, we will be swept away by a tide of evil. And where, must I ask, is the justice in this? I will tell you where justice lies. It lies in the strength of our arms, the purity of our souls, and the burning that will rid the world of the witch's evil. Welcome, travelers. I'm Father Roland. What brings you to our fine village?
We're just passing through, and hoping to find some information on the area.
Unfortunately, my friend, you've come at a hard time. An evil witch plagues this land, poisoning our livestock and killing our townsfolk. We could use the help of good souls such as yourself to put an end to this menace.
What proof do you have that these misfortunes are a witch's doing?
For that, you would have to talk to the people she has affected. Farmer Alton, for example, whose cows she cursed, or Goodman Remy, whose son she killed.
Often the foolish blame simple misfortune on innocent women.
Make no mistake, young woman, there is evil in this witch. The gods themselves have shown it to me.
Have they now? It seems as if...
Young woman, I appreciate the passion of your responses, but your arguments speak of a darkness in your own heart. I would ask you to tend to the matters of your own soul before concerning yourself with the sins of others. As for us, the witch at Widow's Point is evil, and good must be ever vigilant against her advances. Now, if that is all...
What do you know about the woodcutter's shack?
I was one of the first to comfort Malcolm and Nathan when they returned from that fateful trip. And I saw, oh yes, I saw, the horrors of the witch's magic twisted the skies above the shack, turning day into night. Well do I believe that her demons slaughtered those men, turning them into undead fiends.
What about the creatures that wander this town at night?
Some would say that the witch has sent a plague of wolves that walk as men to haunt our land. I would say she has summoned darkness incarnate, spirits so foul they drain the life from good people as you and I. Either way, the blame for their manifestation lies on her doorstep. May Almighty Sung watch your steps.
Perhaps you could help us in seeing the blacksmith's daughter. The priest and myself are versed in healing and may be able to help her.
There is nothing that would please me more than to see his little girl well again. But Merrick, her father, is rightfully afraid of strangers. Perhaps if you could help us with the beasts that are plaguing us, I could help you with a more clear conscience.
Thank you for your help. We'll try to return before nightfall.
See that you do, or I don't dare open the doors after dark.
This is an odd tomb for such a small village.
It was here long before the village. These carvings are ancient. He shall protect us. The darkness is upon us now.
But the stone feels empty, used up.
We can only hope that it means a quick end to this darkness.
It's all across town. You've destroyed them, haven't you?
The creatures that plagued you will do so no more.
If there's anything I can do for you, as mayor or innkeeper, you have but to ask. I've prepared a letter to Marek, the blacksmith. Would you be so kind as to check on his daughter? The poor thing's so ill.
We'd be happy to. We wish to see your daughter. We think we may be able to help her.
If the mayor vouches for you, then please see her, with my blessing. But I fear it is too late. She grows weaker by the moment.
Merrick, who are these people?
They've come to help our child. This is my wife, Larissa.
Please, see to my child.
I see no obvious signs of illness other than her weakness.
It is most certainly a dark spell.
She used to shake, until yesterday.
It's as if the life has been drained from her.
What's this?
Father Roland gave it to us. He said it is the mark of Sung, and would ward off evil influences.
Only a powerful enchantment could corrupt the influence of Sung the Pure.
I knew it. You wouldn't believe me.
Why did you visit the witch?
To get a charm to heal my children. She told me a great darkness was trying to take them. She was trying to protect them.
Aye, like she protected Remy's son.
Yes, exactly like that. When I put her charms onto my children's beds, they stopped shaking. They weren't getting better, but they weren't getting any worse. Then Father Roland came back. He prayed all last night, and my daughter began shaking again. When the sun rose, I swear he seemed irritated that she was still alive.
Larissa, that's blasphemy! The father was trying to save their souls. It was the witch's fault. He said as much before he left.
But what if it's not? Look, she breathes easier now.
I would venture to guess that that was the cause of her continuing illness.
But, by the gods, it was given to us by Father Roland.
I believe the time has come for a serious talk with Father Roland.
Thank you again, and may the gods bless you.
Thank you for your time.
Come back anytime, if I'm still here. Good luck, and come back soon.
Squire, look! There's rat poison in this grain.
How could the farmer not have noticed this?
I have a hunch he knew full well.
The witch could have put the poison there.
If I were a witch, I'd curse them from a distance with magic, not use poison.
Don't kill me!
We found the rat poison. We know you're poisoning your own cows.
It wasn't my idea. He came to me after the witch shamed me at the council. He said we'd take care of her once and for all. It was only supposed to be a few cows. I didn't know he was going to kill the boy. Gods!
Do you think? Could the priest be behind all this?
Perhaps it's time we had a little talk with him.
servants of the Evil One!
James, something's wrong with these people.
Behold, citizens! The witch who seeks to destroy us has sent her minions to carry out her demonic plans. Kill them, my children! Kill them all!
They've been enchanted. We mustn't hurt them.
What are we supposed to do? Let them kill us?
What happened? Who was that?
That was the spirit who's been killing your people. It was him all along, not the witch at Widow's Point.
Thank you. You have our eternal gratitude.
If you see her, tell the witch that the people of Halden Head are sorry for what they've done. Tell her that some of us understand.
I will. And thank you.
Well, I hope you brought that oil. You don't expect an old woman to do everything, do you?
We're not here to kill you. We've I've come to tell you that you've been proven innocent.
You mean I've cut and piled up all this wood for nothing?
May we please ask you some questions? The priest of Sung was a fraud. He was the one who really wanted to see you burned. What do you know of him?
The priest? We seemed a nice enough man before. He must have been perverted by the great evil that lives in the temple.
What great evil do you speak of?
Those sailors who have died offshore, and there have been quite a few, have never known true rest. Instead, their souls are enslaved to whatever dark powers rule in the temple. I can feel its presence like a great eye watching this area.
The townspeople wanted us to relay an apology to you. They...
A fine lot they are. They'll be happy until things go wrong again, and then it'll be more of the same.
Do you think you could help us raise the ship? Or at least let us know what is stopping my spell?
Maybe you should think twice, lad. Whoever went down with that ship is trapped there by a great evil. You raise that ship, and you could unleash a peck of trouble.
But we must.
Then you need to know as much as you can about the ancient temple here, won't you?
What temple? I don't understand.
Of course you don't. For years now I've been trying to determine the nature of the evil that surrounds this place. I believe that an ancient temple must be hidden here on Widow's Point. This temple is the seed of truth that informs all of the legends and superstitions in this area. I know that this symbol is part of the answer, but I've yet to determine the question.
I've never seen anything like it.
Neither have I. Moraine might be able to identify it,
But we're a long way from Moraine.
Thank you for your time, but we must be going now.
Wait just a minute, young man! I haven't repaid you for your efforts. Look deep into the fire. That which you see there could mean the difference between life and death. Watch closely, my pets. Visions like this come once in a lifetime. They come.
The guildsman is with them?
As planned, they will be sacrificed at dawn. Do you have the amulet?
No, my pawn still has it.
I shaped it, but it was the voice of our god that filled it with power. It has chosen another, just as it chose you over me.
But he is not worthy of the power.
Nevertheless, without the amulet, we cannot proceed.
I will find him. When I do,
Don't let these visions overwhelm you.
but they're going to kill me.
They're going to try, but the future is not set in stone. And evil is most adept at seeing what it wants to see.
Then these visions...
Serve as a warning. You now know more about your enemy and what he plans to do than he does about you. That's a powerful thing, girl. Visions are potent magic, but even the best of visions are just smoke in the wind.
William plummeted down the cliffside and